So welcome on the other side. In this side of the On Point, I'm going to talk about the last minute patch-up that has happened between Samajwadi Party and Congress. The last minute patch-up which might offer some hope to the India Alliance. The last minute patch-up which is a hope for India Alliance in the biggest state in this country, Uttar Pradesh. The last minute patch-up which gives hope after the win of I.N.D.I.A party and Congress party in Chandigarh. The last minute patch-up which might help Congress party and others to come and say, हम साथ साथ हैं. Now people can be साथ साथ, but the question is, साथ साथ तो हैं, पर दिल मिले हैं नहीं हैं. I'm joined by Sunita Arun, consulting editor, Hindustan Times, Brijesh Pandey, my input editor. So straight away I'll go to Sunita Arun. साथ साथ तो हैं, दिल मिले या नहीं मिले?
This we'll get to know in days to come, because last time when they had come together, they did not campaign together. And till they go to the field together, I don't think so dil saath saath milte hain. But having said so, if you remember in Bihar, the alliance between Nitish Kumar and Lalu Yadav was successful only because they went together. And they tried to remove all type of misgivings that were there in the field. Now, if they want to make it a successful alliance, I think the three of them, Rahul, Priyanka Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav, will have to campaign together. What we have come to know is that he'll be joining the last leg of Rahul's Yatra. Let's hope so. But till they campaign together, I don't think so the alliance actually translates into votes in the field.
So you are saying that they have come together, but the chemistry is yet to be demonstrated to people. So late Arun Jaitley used to say, elections are not just won on arithmetic, they are also won on the chemistry.
I think mostly on chemistry, but it'll be a while before we get to know whether there is ample chemistry on display or not, Karthike, because the Congress kept on asking for more number of seats, and I think Akhilesh Yadav realized that the only way to deal with the Congress is just to tell them that take a hike, and that is exactly what he was doing. He was saying that no, I'm not going to go beyond the point, and started releasing his own candidates list, which put panic into the Congress camp. And also the fact that that Congress, this kind of behavior of Congress has not been liked by any of its allies, because this is something, the seat sharing thing is something which they've been saying it before the assembly election in 5 states, and Congress kept on delaying it because they thought that by winning 3 of the states they will be in a big brother role. Now they are not at all in a big brother role. It'll be 2 most interesting things to watch out for as far as this thing is concerned. A, in the biggest state, and without scripting your revival, you cannot be a big player in the center stage. They have agreed to fight only on 17 seats. B, will Rahul Gandhi fight in Amethi or not? I think that will be an ample display of chemistry, and other C which is equally required, which is confidence.
And there's another C, charisma. But let me play out the bites from the press conference, and then we'll talk about the 3 C's.
मुझे खुशी है ये जाहिर करते हुए कि उत्तर प्रदेश में आपसी समन्वय से, चर्चा से यह निर्णय लिया गया कि भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस यहां पर उत्तर प्रदेश में 17 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ेगी, और इस गठबंधन के तहत अन्य जो बची हुई 63 सीटें हैं, इन पर इंडिया गठबंधन के जो भी उम्मीदवार, समाजवादी पार्टी के, अन्य दलों के भी जो कि इसमें समावित होकर इस गठबंधन में शामिल होंगे, उनका हम सब में डटकर मुकाबला करेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को शिकस्त देंगे. मैं राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस के हमारे सम्मानीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी का, समाजवादी पार्टी के हमारे सम्मानीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय अखिलेश यादव जी का इसके लिए विशेष आभार मानता हूं कि दोनों आदरणीय नेताओं ने पूर्ण विश्वास के साथ और आने वाली उत्तर प्रदेश की राजनीति को मद्देनजर रखते हुए एक दूरगामी लक्ष्य को सामने रखकर इस गठबंधन को अपनी मान्यता दी.
समाजवादी पार्टी ने, भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस ने तय किया है कि उत्तर प्रदेश की 80 लोकसभा सीटों में भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस 17 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ेगी और बाकी जो सीटें हैं 63 उत्तर प्रदेश में वो समाजवादी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष उन पर अपने प्रत्याशी उतारेंगे। और इसी के साथ साथ मध्य प्रदेश के चुनाव में भी समाजवादी पार्टी ने एक सीट खजुराहो पर चुनाव लड़ने की सहमति कांग्रेस से प्राप्त की है और बाकी सीटों पर मध्य प्रदेश में भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस के उम्मीदवारों को जिताने का काम करेगी।
हम मानते हैं कि ये इंडिया गठबंधन भाजपा को सत्ता से बाहर करने में सक्षम होगा और हम जनता को ये विश्वास दिलाते हैं कि इंडिया गठबंधन उनकी आकांक्षाओं पर खरा उतरेगा। हम लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था को मजबूत करेंगे। देश में हम अभिव्यक्ति की जो आज़ादी भाजपा के कारण कुचली जा रही है उसको बहाल करने में सक्षम होंगे। हम ये भी मानते हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने जिस तरह से शासन किया है वो जनता की अपेक्षाओं पर खरा नहीं उतरा है, वादा खिलाफी है। जिस तरह के उन्होंने वादे किए ठीक उसके विपरीत उन्होंने आचरण किया है। इसलिए हम ये घोषणा करते हैं कि इस 2024 के लोकसभा के चुनाव में समाजवादी पार्टी, कांग्रेस पार्टी और इंडिया गठबंधन मिलकर के देश को बचाने के लिए आपके सामने उपस्थित है। हम ये फिर दोहराते हैं कि हमें पूरा समर्थन मिलेगा, जनता का समर्थन मिलेगा, उन तमाम लोगों का समर्थन मिलेगा जो नौजवान आज सड़कों पर मारे मारे घूम रहे हैं रोजगार नौकरी के लिए। किसान अपने अन्याय के खिलाफ आंदोलित है। पूरे देश में जो घोर अंधकार है उसको दूर करने में ये गठबंधन सफल होगा, ये हम आशा करते हैं और ये कामना करते हैं और इसी की घोषणा करते हैं।
Let me go to Sunita Arun. Sunita, unlike last time where principally a lot of small parties were with Samajwadi Party, even RLD was with Samajwadi Party, there was a farm agitation, though it didn't work out. There were a lot of things going in for Akhilesh, but this time neither he is in alliance with smaller parties, nor RLD is there. Congress is in a very weak spot. How do you see Samajwadi Party, Congress with a behemoth like BJP right now, which still has got alliance in place with smaller parties, district-based parties?
Look, I personally feel it's a very smart move in a way that if you look at Congress, they had won only one seat last time, that was Rae Bareli. Even in Rae Bareli, if a Gandhi, somebody from the Gandhi family is not contesting, they can lose it also. But in 2022 assembly elections, Samajwadi Party had won 4 assembly seats. So it adds to their strength. Go to Saharanpur. Saharanpur, again, Imran Masood, SP and Congress together. Again, they can give a good fight to BJP, though consolidation of majority votes
but
is
Sunita,
going to
do they
happen
have enough
when
numbers? You
minorities
see, I always say this, Sunita, sorry I'm interrupting you. Something like Gujarat, you can consolidate, do better, but then you never come close to that BJP 46%. Congress does better, there is a great, movement on ground and it stops at 42%, you see. So, when you go out in Gujarat, you will find a lot of Congress out there. But they don't match up to the BJP consolidation, it remains there. So the difference does not decrease, and it is for this reason 30 years they have been in power, because no one has been able to touch that magic number.
You see, I'm only talking about the seats where they can together fight the BJP. Going by their performance in 2014 and 2019 and the percent of votes polled. I'm not talking about seats like Mathura, where Jayant Chaudhary will be a factor, or for that matter, Ghaziabad, Fatehpur Sikri. I don't understand why Congress is contesting on those seats. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 seats where they together can give some fight to the BJP. You see, in a war, either you give up or you do your strategies to at least fight and contest. As things are, it's not an easy thing for both Congress and Samajwadi Party to fight BJP the way it is today. So I think going by that, now I'm not talking about the smaller parties. I think it is the BSP which is going to play spoil sport, because the Muslim votes and the Dalit votes that they're trying to consolidate, that she is going to take away.
How
and
long,
she's
Sunita, BSP can continue to play a spoil sport? You know, you can't have a party जिसका काम वोट काटना ही हो. मतलब कितना लंबा है, आपने तो बहुत देखा है यूपी को और बसपा को शुरुआत से कितना खींचेंगी मायावती.
अरे भाई, Muslim, अगर if she feels a very strong Muslim candidate in Saharanpur, Muradabad and other places, then she is going to take away some votes. And it suits the BJP. You just watch the way she feels her candidates. I think after the elections we'll discuss it. And you'll know how she has fielded her candidates, party candidates, basically to spoil the game of Congress and BSP. We saw in Madhya Pradesh, we saw in Rajasthan. If you do a study of the candidates fielded by her, you'll know the answer yourself. So how long she can play a spoil sport, well, that's her decision. But as of now, she's going to be a spoil sport.
But you know, 2019 Lok Sabha election, one thing was very clear. I don't know whether BJP can do it again or not, but they destroyed the idea of the stronghold politics. Like, you know, people felt, Amethi to Rahul Gandhi will win. You know, Guna Gwalior, it's Jyotiraditya Scindia. Nanded, it's Ashok Chavan. It's the stronghold politics. Though Chhindwara is an exception, but those stronghold politics, the leaders from multiple parties were wiped out. So do you think that this stronghold politics of certain pockets will work in Lok Sabha?
You know,
because it's not Vidhan Sabha.
No, I get it. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, majority of these pocket boroughs and all, they have been winning it for 4-5 terms, which is substantial in itself. When we use the word pocket borough, you know, we have to also understand that there are leaders who work on it. You know, in the case of Amethi, you know, people started seeing the chink since 2014 only. Because Smriti Irani didn't get, like, you know, her candidature was not announced 4 months in advance. Her candidature was announced at the very last moment. And despite that, she gave a very spirited fight. And the way she behaved politically post that, you know, for the next 5 years, kept on revisiting Amethi, made sure that she's camped there permanently, properly represented. Along with the might of the BJP, she defeated Rahul Gandhi and became the giant killer. The problem is that many of these people, you know, who are holding, like, you know, small like Nanded and Amethi or Rae Bareli, they are not taking care of their pocket borough. If they're taking care of the pocket borough, then I can still understand. And in this alliance between the Samajwadi Party and Congress Party, I honestly think that the only party which can benefit somehow is going to be the Congress Party, because they might increase their tally from 1 to 2. But other than that, I don't see Samajwadi Party being helped in a big way, you know, by Congress Party. Because I agree with Sunita ji when she's saying that, you know, in JDU, RJD combined, but both party brought something to the table. Here only Samajwadi Party is bringing everything on the table. And you know, if Mayawati plays strategically, or as the allegations, you know, leveled by this. However, very interesting thing has also happened today, that, you know, a majority of Mayawati's MPs are also, you know, in touch with either BJP or Samajwadi Party to fight this election.
Since we are talking about Samajwadi Party, let me play out the bite of Dimple Yadav, Akhilesh Yadav and Arvind Kejriwal.
सीट शेयरिंग में कोई बात नहीं है, जो बातचीत होनी थी वो बातचीत हो चुकी है पूरी। सीट शेयरिंग पे भी कोई विवाद नहीं है, सीट शेयरिंग पूरी अच्छी तरह हो गई। अभी आपको जब प्रेस करेंगे दोनों पार्टी के नेता, तो आपको पूरी जानकारी मिल जाएगी।
सीट शेयरिंग को लेकर के कांग्रेस के साथ जो मतभेद चल रहे थे वो दूर हो गए और सम्मिलित प्रेस वार्ता होने जा रही है। कैसे देख रही हैं, क्या लग रहा है आपको कि ये गठबंधन कितना चुनौती बनेगा भाजपा के लिए?
समाजवादी पार्टी शुरू से ही चाह रही थी गठबंधन हो, लेकिन थोड़ी देरी हुई है क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे सामने भाजपा खड़ी है। लेकिन इस बात की मैं सभी समाजवादी पार्टी के लोगों को और कांग्रेस के लोगों को बधाई देना चाहती हूँ कि गठबंधन आखिरकार अपने डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुँच गया है और आप देखेंगे कि इसके परिणाम बहुत ही अच्छे होंगे और सब लोगों का समर्थन मिलेगा। क्योंकि आज जो है हमारे जो 4 स्तंभ जो आप भाजपा कह रहे हैं कि हमारे युवा हैं, हमारी नारी हैं, हमारी किसान हैं और हमारे जवान हैं, तो इन 4 स्तंभ पूरी तरह से आक्रोशित भी हैं, दुखी भी हैं, निराशा में भी हैं। और मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि आने वाले चुनाव में लोग आपको भाजपा के साथ तो दिखाई देंगे, लेकिन वोट वो गठबंधन को ही करने जा रहे हैं।
तो गठबंधन के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनौती नहीं साबित होगी। गठबंधन के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनौती नहीं साबित।
मजबूती के साथ गठबंधन लड़ेगा भारतीय जनता पार्टी से।
देखिए अगले 1-2 दिन में क्या होता है
सर, लेकिन सपा के साथ अनाउंस हो गया है, आपको लग रहा है कि अब तो कल जल्दी अनाउंस हो जाए तो सर क्लियर हो जाए, क्योंकि डिले हो जाए।
बहुत डिले हो गया है, बहुत डिले हो गया है।
So now it offers a ray of hope. Chandigarh offered a ray of hope. UP offers a ray of hope. But the larger issue is, Sunita, can this template work state by state? At least it has worked out in Uttar Pradesh. Can it work out for the Congress?
Yeah, it has to work state by state. There can't be one uniform rule or policy for all the states, because in some states, Samajwadi Party, only in one state, Samajwadi Party is strong. Congress is strong. In some other states like Madhya Pradesh, they have just decided to contest all the seats barring Khajuraho. Maharashtra will have a different template, definitely. And there are splinter groups also, small splinter groups of regional parties. So you can't have one template for all the states. I think every state, what they have decided is that according to the strength of the parties in respective states, they're going to do seat sharing. I agree with that it's pretty late, and now they have to get down to work and work on PDA or whatever they are talking about. But it has to be a different template for every state.
Rajesh?
Well, I think, hope is a good breakfast, but bad supper. I honestly, it is very late because, I remember, when there was this round of a meeting which was going on for India Alliance and all, and we spoke to 2-3 regional leaders. They were very upset with the approach of the Congress. And now, right now when the BJP is every single day, you are hearing that, there's one meeting here, there's one meeting there, tickets are distributed, parties are in an absolute election mode, and there's like, everybody, every boot is on the ground. There you are, on that day, like barely month and a half from elections and all, you still haven't finalized their seat. This speaks volumes about how serious you are. One of the senior Congress leader, he told me that, that we have kind of adopted this approach that Congress or Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi will get a 3-4 or 4-3 seats and all. This is 2.5 months back, and there's barely any movement forward.
Okay, Sunita, this is a broader national question. In 2004, everyone felt that Sonia Gandhi will be the Prime Minister, though Congress didn't project her, but people had this feeling till she came out with a surprise. 2009, there was a bit of a confusion, but Singh is king made it very clear to every political analyst it's going to be Manmohan Singh. 2014, Congress did not have the courage to project Rahul Gandhi, say he's the Prime Minister candidate, but he was all over the place. Even in 2019, Rahul Gandhi was the face, but they didn't say it. This time, you have Mallikarjun Kharge, you have Rahul at back, and this is the third election in row where the opposition has not come out with a face. So whenever, Sunita, opposition has pitched a face to take on a hegemony, it has worked better, barring 1977. Why aren't they doing it? Because either VP Singh or Atal Bihari Vajpayee or Narendra Modi, it gave results. Even if the alliance is in place, don't you think that this is going to be like a heavy baggage? Every movie has a star. Every movie has a star. Or every script has a protagonist.
Okay. Now, first thing I would like to add to what the other guy was telling. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name.
Vijay Pandey.
I think Samajwadi Party bulldozed its way for this seat sharing. Otherwise, it would not have happened even today, because they refused. Akhilesh said that he's not going to join Yatra till a seat sharing is there. Coming on the face, you see, when it is a coalition of so many parties, declaring a face becomes very, very detrimental to the strength of the coalition. And after Mallikarjun Kharge was announced, his name was announced, Nitish Kumar went in a Kop Bhavan. So it's very, very difficult. And this is not the first time when it is happening. There was a time, even the BJP never, they really declared their face till they had Modi. Now, to have a face as strong as Modi is also a challenge before political parties. So, why project a weak face? Wait for some time. Either have a strong face like Modi, or it's better to wait for the elections to happen and then decide on the basis of numerical strength as in coalitions happen.
But speaking in context of the opposition, I think I wouldn't use the word opposition. I think there are multiple oppositions to Modi, which gives him a lot of power, because opposition is not a homogeneous bloc anymore. The fragmented regional politics after 1980 has ensured that any incumbent with more than 170 seats or 80 seats or even 150 seats can manage multiple oppositions. Isn't it?
Yes, it can, but the point is you need a strong face to be projected against your strong opponent. Especially when you have 24 parties, then what do? Then generally the formula that is used is that it's on the basis of the seats won in the Lok Sabha that they will decide.
If you have 24 parties, Sunita, then it's Shivji ki Bharat. then it is Shivji ki Bharat, and then everyone is on its own trip, everyone has a party, because Shivji is the coolest of the gods in the Hindu pantheon. He's the cool god. If you go to Banaras, you can have your vice and still be Bhakt of Bholenath. But India cannot afford to be the Shiv ki Bharat, because there is some discipline that they will require in context of creating a political challenge to Prime Minister Modi. And I don't think India right now is in shape. Yes, these patchwork arrangements have been done, and obviously they need to be done. Opposition will do it, and rightfully it has done so. And it is a small success, but indeed a success for them to come together. But is it enough? I don't think so. This is all on this side of the on point. On the other side, global lens awaits you.
Start with the end in mind. You need to know where you want to reach. Every morning that we wake up, we are exercising our choice. The destiny is decided. The results are known that I'm going to win. Life of a goalkeeper is something which has always intrigued me. When you come into a stadium, this is the highest level of pressure. When I set out to do something, I decide in my mind that failure is not an option.
What you feel very strongly about, those are the stories to tell.
I have a mind which is absolutely restless. Mind and body are entangled sensations. That brings me back to golf. It's an amazing game.
This is not a perfect game. You only learn from them.
If you have a formula to a success, then you can replicate it.
I feel this is my first step. I'm starting now.
Winner is first born in the mind. I think, therefore I am. We are all about our mind.
This and more. Streaming on News9, plus subscribe and get free vouchers.
From Fragile 5 to Top 5, from a laggard to a leader, India under Modi has reimagined the world order. Presenting the second edition of TV9, What India Thinks Today. Summit theme, India poised for the next big leap. Listen to Prime Minister Modi unveil his vision for Viksit Bharat at News9 Global Summit, a TV9 network initiative.
A defiant performance by Ten Hag's men. Now standing at 7 feet 4 inches, Satnam Singh is making his way into professional wrestling.
We are getting more good news for India.
You were the chosen one to direct Mr. Bachchan for his first endorsement, for his first appearance on the small screen.
It was a life-changing moment.
Have you been?
This and more. Streaming on News9, plus subscribe and get free vouchers.
जानना है तो देखिए समझना है तो सुनिए, सीखना है तो पूछिए, और कमाना है तो खरीदिए। जानकारी, सलाह और निवेश सब एक ही सुपर ऐप पर। पैसे का सवाल है तो जवाब है Money9। आजादी पैसे की, अभी डाउनलोड करें।
Currently, the industry is facing a lot of challenges as far as demand is concerned. Basically, the US markets has slowed down because of high inflation.
So obviously, diamonds being a dream product, something which doesn't have a utility value or is seen as a luxury. So that obviously goes off your shopping list. That's the first item that will go off your shopping list, especially in recessionary trends.
That lab-grown diamonds are not mined, and they do away with the entire mining. So they save up on all the environmental damage that is associated with mining, and of course, the mining cost, which is why they're even more affordable.
People that is impacted by all these recessions are the artisans, are the people who work in this industry, right? But I think lab-grown diamond has allowed them to actually use their skills in the same product